Right, welcome to the third video in this series showing you how to play advanced stats football. We're looking at the pass plays right now. And so before video 1 covered the play selection, video number 2 covered pass direction. We're assuming that it's a pass play for this first one. So it's a pass play and determines which the depth, either short or deep, and also the direction of middle or right. We had a short middle pass, and we determined after the completion roll that the pass was complete. So it's a 22, and that goes for completion because it's between 1 and 68. So the way we determine how many yards for the catch is a couple of different things we need to know. First, we have 3 different receivers, and we have 3 different directions and depths. So anything to the left, so short left and deep left, is going to go to wide receiver 1. Typically this is your number 1 receiver on the team, and anything to the right, so short right or deep right, goes to wide receiver 2, and anything down the middle goes to the tight end. So short or deep middle is going to go to your tight end. So for Tampa Bay in 2021, it's Rob Gronkowski. And so because our pass is short middle, our receiver is going to be Gronkowski. But before we get to using his particular role, we need to determine, well, we have a completed pass, and we need to determine how many yards that we got on the completed pass. So basically this is the target yards, if you keep up with that sort of thing. But how many yards down the field was he when he caught the ball, okay, when he received it? So you would roll 1d10 die, because it's a short pass. We just roll the 1d10 die, and then let's say that number is a 3. So that's going to be a short pass to the short middle for 3 yards. And if he's tackled there, there's no yards after the catch, then that's just a 3-yard gain for Gronkowski. So that's how that works. But we do have the opportunity for yards after catch. It's actually a big part of the game. We're trying to use advanced stats in as many places as we possibly can. So that's one of them. So we start out with a 3-yard gain, and then we go over to the receiver's card, which is Gronkowski in this case. And then you can see here that this is yards after catch. I don't know if you can see that very well in the video, but it has it here. And 1 to 41 is an opportunity for yards after catch. 42 to 89 is no opportunity for yards after catch. So basically he caught the ball, he got taken down for a tackle. 90 to a 99, so about a 10% rate for Gronkowski, is going to be an explosive play, and I'll explain what that means. And then he has about a 1% fumble rate, so there's a 1% chance of a fumble on the play. Basically that's he caught the ball, he turned upfield, and then a fumble happened because the defender knocked the ball out. So let's say for our example here, he's caught the ball for 3 yards. We roll a 39, and that's going to be yards after catch. So now there's an opportunity for yards after catch. Now this number comes from actually running the numbers for Gronkowski for 2021, and it's 41% of his total yards came on run after catch, or yards after catch. So that's how we sort of determine that number, that there's an opportunity for yards after catch is about 40%. So for this roll, for yards after catch, we want to roll 1d10 die, just like we did here for the catch. And then that number is going to be added to the catch number. So he caught the ball for 3 yards, he turned upfield and gets yards after the catch. And how many yards? So we roll the 1d10 die, and let's say it's a 7. So we have our 3 plus our 7 is going to equal 10 yards total for the catch. So he caught it at 3 yards, he turned upfield and got 7 more yards after the catch. And so you can see how these sort of work together to come up with the play. Now again, if he rolled he rolled a 62, then that would be a 3-yard catch with no yards after the catch. So you're not going to get yards after every catch, In fact, it's about a little less opportunity to get yards after catch for Gronkowski. Different people are different. I looked at TJ Hawkinson, and he's only about 34% with yards after catch. So different receivers are different in that area. The same things work for the receivers. So for Godwin and Evans, we have the same options, but they're going to be different percentages. You can see that Mike Evans only has about 24% of his plays that go for yards after catch, but Godwin has about 50% of his plays which go for yards after catch. So these are all going to be different based on the individual receiver statistics. Some people get more yards after catch. Sometimes that's the receiver, sometimes it's opportunity, but it shows up in the receiver's card. If it's a 90 to a 99, then it can be an explosive play. Now, explosive plays, just like in real football, explosive plays can change the face of the game. And essentially what an explosive play is sort of an open-ended roll. So let's say we had our catch and then we rolled a 91 for the YAC roll here. And a 91 is going to be an explosive play. And the way that we resolve the explosive play is we roll 2d10 dice, and then we combine the number, and then we add it to the catch number. So let's say we had an explosive play, we roll our 2d10s, and we come up with a 56, a 5 and a 6. That'd be a 56. And then we add the 56 to the 3 that he had for, remember that was for the catch. And then now the run after catch is an explosive play. So 56 plus 3 is a 59 yard catch and run. So the total of the pass play is 59 yards. Now, if you only need 30 yards before you get to the end zone, obviously that's a 30-yard touchdown, because you can't go 59 yards in that respect. But if you have more than 59 yards, you would move the sticks down to wherever that play got you to. So explosive plays can really change the game. We also have explosive plays on runs and passes. So it can be, and even on the defensive card, there are opportunities for explosive plays as well. And the last option that we have is a fumble. So if a fumble occurs on the play, then you roll 2d10 dice, and then to determine possession. So 1 to 50 is going to be the offense. 51 to 100 is going to be the defense recovers. And if the defense recovers and the roll is, let's say it's a 55. So the defense recovers the fumble, and there's a double that's been rolled. So 55, 66, 77, etc. Then you roll again to see how many yards the ball was returned. Otherwise, they sort of fell on it at the spot of the fumble, and all done. And basically the spot of the fumble would be the catch distance. So the line of scrimmage plus the catch, so 3 yards, and then the fumble happened there. And so you sort of count that as the place where the fumble happened. For deep passes, it's a little bit different. We'll cover that in the next video. So let's say you rolled a 55, defense takes over possession, but also they get a chance to return the fumble. So then you roll the 2d10s again, and let's say you get a 22. So that's a 22-yard return on the fumble return for the defense. So again, if your return is greater than the distance that you need for a touchdown, then that's a return for a touchdown. So that's how you resolve fumbles, yards after catch, and explosive plays. Explosive plays essentially are resolved the same way, whether it's rushing or passing. So that's the way that works. In the next video, I'll show you how to do the deep passes, because it's the same, but it's a little bit different.